This is part 1 in a series about my unusual approach to hunting. About the time I realised what hunting was all about, what I'd done wrong all along, and what I decided to do about it. Welcome to the Red Kettle channel. This is where you get a view behind the scenes. I'll share some of the products we're working on, and I'll share some of the ideas that inform the kind of hunting gear we build. Today I'll share my perspective on hunting, and I hope that ultimately it'll help you reflect and become a better hunter. Because it's about hunting, I suggest go outside. Nature, sweet nature, what it's all about. Today there's a little bit of a farming activity going on, a little bit of wind. I hope it's not going to make too much noise. I got my hunting license when I was 15 and my rifle permit pretty much at the same time. The day I turned 16, I was officially allowed to hunt. And I vividly remember the morning I shot my first roebuck. It was a beautiful summer morning, but the woods had been quiet. I was making my way back to the house and I was following a little track that ran alongside a stream. As that track in the stream took a corner, I suddenly saw a roebuck browsing in the sun. My rifle was a Remington 700 mountain rifle in 30-06, which was definitely more than I needed for that little fella. Fortunately, my scope was low magnification. That came in handy because my hands started to shake a bit. I did manage to get onto him and make a clean shot, and the roebuck fell where I hit him. For whatever reason, I'd forgotten a track rope. So when I'd done gralloching him, I decided to carry him on my back to the house. I remember my father smiling when I got back because he was happy for me, but also laughing a little bit because I was a real mess, with blood running down my back and everything. From day one, I was passionate about hunting. I kept looking for gear that would give me an upper hand, and I took courses that I thought would make me a better hunter. I've always been fortunate to have good access to hunting. Lots of roadie at home, a few fallow, and I started going frequently to Scotland. Over the years, I added other destinations like ibex in Kazakhstan and buffalo in the Central African Republic. Living in the UK, I had the opportunity to shoot as part of a commercial deer management team, which gave me a whole different perspective on hunting. Step by step, I felt I became a well-rounded, experienced hunter, and I felt I knew what hunting was all about. If I'd only known how wrong I was. I started Red Kettle as the intersection between my passion for hunting and my experience with product development, and because I believed I could develop functional gear that gave real value to hunters like you. It forced me to examine the art of hunting in great detail. Consider what makes excellent gear, what makes a great hunter. I slowly started to realize that my investments, my time spent training and practicing, hadn't followed a straight path. I started to realize that my approach to hunting had not been as optimal as I thought. I'm not saying it was all wrong. What I'm saying is there was a fair bit of wasted money along the way. I wish I had a more structured approach for the outset, a kind of a framework. I don't beat myself up too much, to be honest, because I believe in the value of great gear, as long as you know how to control it and not let it control you. And hunting is a pretty broad topic. Biology, legislation, lots of technical stuff. The challenge is that only a fraction of what we learn to get a license will actually teach us the act of hunting, how to find and kill a deer. Hunting is about being a steward of nature. And a steward of nature has 5 roles: conservationist, outdoorsman, adventurer, hunter, and cook. And in that context, the act of hunting is about implementing the conservationist plans and harvesting wild food for the cook. In that light, the act of hunting is all about a job well done with a minimum of effort. And it dawned on me that I'd worked hard in terms of time and money spent, but I hadn't worked smart, and realized hunting is all about efficiency. And that realization set me off on a journey to become a more efficient hunter. In the rest of this series, I'll share my approach to efficient hunting. You'll get a framework that should give you some food for thought, and hopefully a few practical steps to help you become a more efficient hunter. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the role of hunting in nature, and your thoughts on hunting and efficiency. I hope the video gave you some ideas, food for thought. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. If you like the video, please do subscribe, switch on notifications if you want to hear more from me. Thanks for watching.